superstition. Why, I can't understand.
Step into the witching hour.
Stories of the macabre and unusual.
It's a perfect night for mystery and horror.
Fascinate and tantalize his imagination.
And to tell you the truth, it really scares me a little.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first unofficial episode of The Witching Hour, Stories of the Macabre and Unusual. I am Kristina Delaune, and I have my co-host here, Amanda Racicot.
Hello.
And Jacob Hodge.
Hello.
In this episode, we're going to kind of talk over what we plan on doing and what you're in for. Firstly, if you are allowed to drink, if you're not driving currently or at a job.
Even if you're at a job.
I've known plenty of people.
Very true. We don't pick awesome people.
If y'all feel like getting inebriated and y'all are 21 and up, go for it.
We got our Crown and Coke and some Heineken and some very awesome Old Smoky Tennessee moonshine. In order to get inebriated, we are doing a drinking game here. Every time we say that's a callback, or Amanda uses a big fancy word that no one quite understands.
Like I do.
Like you do, yes. Or someone says murder, we will be taking a shot of moonshine. So to open this up,
Feel free to join us at home if you're listening.
Or at work.
And in the mood to get shit-faced.
Yep, pretty much. To open this up, we're going to kind of talk about our favorite spooky and macabre and unusual shit. So, Jacob, who is your favorite serial killers?
Mine have gotta be Albert Fish.
Fucked up, dude.
H.H. Holmes.
Why do you like the old-timey ones?
Well, I like H.H. Holmes because he was so good at what he did with, like, hiring builders to, build...
Make his little
fake
buttery
doors
chutes to send bodies down into the basement.
Yeah, and then, he'd fire them part of the way through, and then he'd hire another crew, so no one person knew the exact layout of his house.
Yeah.
Pretty devious stuff there.
Very true.
And then I really like Albert Fish because he's just a fucking weirdo.
That was a weird dude.
With the whole sticking pins in his genitalia and such.
Did you hear
weird.
I don't know if it's an urban legend or whatever.
About the letter he wrote?
No,
Oh.
No, I know the letter that
the
he wrote.
letter
That's
is what kind of
up.
The letter is kind of what pushed me over. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, calm down.
And we'll
Albert.
definitely get more into that later. I know you, Amanda, don't have as much information about this.
No.
But we will open your mind to a whole new world of the sick and depraved individuals. That his execution took longer because of the pins and needles that were shoved up his penis. The electricity didn't run through him.
I feel like I heard that, but I don't
the correct way.
know for sure if I heard it. I don't know.
I wonder if that says something about you as a person. I hope not.
What?
That you like H.H. Holmes and Albert Fish.
It makes me feel any better. I'm lazy. I'm not going to hire people to do anything.
Amanda, what's your favorite serial killer?
I would have to say probably Eileen Wuornos.
Reasons being?
I do know a little bit about her life story, and she had a rough beginning.
That she did. She had a really... You don't know too much about Eileen, right?
I saw the 2 documentaries on Netflix.
Yeah.
But that was 4 or 5 years ago. It's it's not fresh, but I do remember her life being pretty shitty.
Yeah. Wasn't her grandfather her dad?
Yes.
And then he molested her. And he raped her. and she had a kid
Yes.
by him.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Fucked up.
Yeah.
What does that say about Amanda? Jesus.
Well,
I just like how, I don't know, how out there she is.
It's like
'Cause
she's not like a real person.
She's crazy.
Oh yeah.
She was crazy.
okay.
I
now-
still talk about her like she's here.
Right. Like you knew her, and you're
Right.
like, that's a crazy bitch.
Eileen.
Pour some out for you homies.
Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
Was that like your one, or do you have like a backup or like what?
Do I like other serial killers?
Well, no. Like if you had to say your favorite, you would just say Eileen
Eileen.
Wuornos.
Probably so, in the serial killer realm.
You're a boring piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Well, we're gonna expand her
The Angel of
horizons.
Death Nurse out of, what was it, Kerrville, Texas?
Oh.
That
Oh.
one, you know, she's interesting too.
Yeah.
I only like her because my family's from Kerrville. I'm like, what up? We could be related. Kerrville's a small town. Maybe.
And I'm learning a little bit more about, you know,
you're
different serial killers.
You're
and
gonna learn a lot more in the coming
I think
weeks.
I think I harbor more knowledge in the
Paranormal realm.
That's true.
metaphysical. Yeah.
Yeah, because you come from a crazy family.
I've just had crazy things happen.
Very
Oh
true.
shit.
I have.
We should probably
Oh,
get into that at another episode
Ooh.
because that's like an episode within itself.
Probably many episodes within
Probably.
itself.
Going back to Eileen. Now, do you think she really believed that all those men that she killed were going to rape and kill her?
It depends though, because I mean, if she had an underlying anxiety disorder or
In watching the documentary, I don't feel like she believed it. I feel like she wanted to believe it, and like maybe towards the end she kind of, she said it enough to where she might have started to believe
She
it.
caused like a self-delusion.
Yeah,
but
no.
I believe that she just liked killing.
there is this running theory that it did happen to her one time,
Mm-hmm.
and from that point,
Yeah, I've heard
she
that.
always thought that that's what was going to happen.
and given her luck in her life, I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, yeah, I mean, she had a fucked up little...
Should we move to the next one though? Because this is going to turn into an hour and a half about Eileen Wuornos over here.
Very true.
Because
Yeah.
We'll
we
save
can do
we'll save
that.
a lot for our Eileen episode.
Yeah,
That'll probably be like a
which-
two-parter.
which
it
you
might be.
can all look forward to.
Yeah. If I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be between Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. Jeffrey Dahmer, just because, okay, this might be all weird and fucked up, but when you see Jeffrey Dahmer, he just looks like a sweet, misunderstood teenage kid, and
He
you're
does.
like, it's okay to be gay, and everything will be all right in the end. You don't have to kill anybody to have somebody at night in your bed rotting and decomposing.
Yeah.
You don't have to make zombie lovers.
You're
But I mean, I'm
lobotomized.
thinking about his
Yeah.
personality here. He couldn't have been too fun to be around.
Well, probably not, but like his neighbors all talk about him like he's the sweetest guy that they know.
Oh, I saw a video clip the other day, and it was his father had video recorded him while he was visiting,
Uh-huh.
and he's pretty bland.
Well,
Like,
that's
his-
because
his-
he's all shut up inside of himself. He's
his
a
whole
nervous
deme-
little dude.
Yeah, his whole demeanor is was very closed off. Apparently, I want them all to be back.
Right? You're just, I'm going to
Because-
talk about them in the present tense until they show up.
A little fun fact here. A friend of mine lives in Milwaukee. And I can't remember what prison he was being held in. But her dad was a security guard at the prison and
Oh,
was
shit.
in charge of like transporting him and
Oh, wow.
other cellmates in his block to where they had to go.
That's pretty fucking
So,
crazy.
I'm like 3 degrees separated from Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's
So-
pretty cool.
Well,
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
I remember I was about 13, and they had Timothy McVeigh.
Oh,
being
yeah.
housed at the prison
Like right up
that
the
we
street.
had to drive past every time I went to my friend's house. And being 13,
And into
we were
the
like,
things
And-
that
and all
you're
goth.
doing.
you know,
Yeah.
we were goths, and we were like, Timothy McVeigh is innocent. We're gonna go break him out of federal prison.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Don't tell people that.
We'll just cut that part out. But Ted Bundy freaks me out because I like go out of my way to help people. So like if I saw a man with a broken arm trying to get groceries into his car, I'd be like, "Hey, can I help you?" And then I just get whacked over the head and shoved into a trunk.
Mm-hmm.
I think also because like he really puts the whole monsters and serial killers can look like anybody.
And can be very likable.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got your two extremes with Dahmer and Bundy and being so fucking bland, and then with
Being
Bundy
so
having
charismatic.
the jury like laughing at his jokes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
He's a fucked up dude.
So what about the other end of things then? Like paranormally.
Like cryptids and such, like urban legends, cryptids,
Yeah.
paranormal
kind of
shit.
paranormal
do you
shit.
want to put like paranormal shit into like its own category?
Or should we separate cryptids,
I would.
ghostesses?
Yeah, definitely. Because the paranormal, I believe, is more widespread
Yeah.
on a global scale.
Oh, yeah. Quick question. Are aliens included in paranormal?
Yes, because it's a global scale.
Well, then
It is-
it
Well-
would be a galactic scale.
Well, intergalactic planetary. Well, I don't know that I'd put aliens in with the paranormal because
You don't think that they would be the same as cryptids?
Or even ghosts, for that matter. If
No.
you're talking like interdimensional beings, then they're
Yeah.
basically the same.
I don't know.
Well, because I believe that like aliens are interdimensional beings.
Mm.
So that would coincide with cryptids.
I just feel weird lumping in like the Greys with poltergeists. You know,
You have more respect for the
I
Greys.
do. I am poltergeist.
You're like noisy ghosts, probing aliens. Not the same.
No.
Okay. Then
Is there one that you fear?
one paranormal phenomenon that I feared? I don't think so.
The succubus, because I am damn cute.
The succubus are always after you.
Huh. Obviously.
No, I don't, because I'm kind of like I believe, but then I don't really believe. I can very easily talk myself out of it actually existing.
Even though you've experienced.
Yeah, but I can like explain that shit away so easily. What about y'all? Do y'all fear one over the rest?
You guys know that I do.
Oh yeah, you fear aliens.
Like, it's gotten better.
Yes, it's gotten
However,
significantly better. Yeah.
It's still, I believe it's going to be a lifelong thing.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like if aliens come, it is to kill.
You
I do.
You
I do.
believe that aliens
I
are
do.
like malicious beings.
Well, I feel like if okay, pretty much there's like I don't know if it's called like the zoo theory or not, but pretty much like they're just watching and observing and watching like the evolution and everything. And I feel like if they are capable of travel along amongst light years, then we probably have something that they want. And if they're that smart, they probably don't think that we're too fucking smart.
Well, what
'Cause we
about
think
the
ants
theory-
are dumb. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So they would probably think of us as ants. So.
But what about the theory that aliens created us and we're like a science experiment for them?
I actually have not heard
Petri
that.
dish.
Yeah, you've never heard that theory?
No.
We'll go into that theory
All
in another
right.
episode.
Yes,
Dolores
definitely.
Cannon can come
Yes.
into play here because she has some cool little theories going on.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite, like, most interesting paranormal?
I love poltergeist.
Really?
I do.
Poltergeist seems so boring to me.
Really?
Yes.
Slamming
once you-
cabinets.
Because they're a manifestation of someone's fucked up emotions.
Yeah. Have you heard that theory? That
Yes.
poltergeists come from female.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, once
Oh, fuck.
I, like, go into that theory, I'm like, that it's just some fucking bitch who can't figure out her shit.
Move on, Betty. No, I feel like poltergeists have the potential to be very playful.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah.
But
I can
they
see
are
that.
extremely fucking dangerous if, okay, like, they got no fucking problem stacking chairs and shit. They want to throw one of those, I'm out. I'm done, okay? Like, that chair's gonna knock me out ASAP. I feel like they got pretty good aim.
But there's some stories of, like, poltergeist activity where the furniture has actually, hit people and they felt the pain initially, but after the case, there was no bruising, there was no marks,
Well,
there
you
was
know
nothing.
what? You can shut up and you can go watch that Office video.
I hate that Office
and
video.
tell
that
me
Office
if poltergeists aren't creepy as shit.
That
okay?
Office video gives me, like, intense chills every time I watch it.
If we
Still
referenced
figuring-
any YouTube videos in
They will
any of our
always
episodes,
be
yes, we'll always
in the
tag
description.
them.
There will be a link.
Maybe
in the
even
description.
annotate to them if we get fancy.
Maybe, but I
I
don't know
said
who the
maybe.
fuck is getting that fancy.
Oh, I know how to annotate. No problem.
Fancy.
See, this is hard because we all like music, so I
Huh.
feel like there's going to be a lot of musical reference
There
on this show.
Probably will be.
Yeah.
And isn't there, like, you can sing like 8 seconds of a song and not get sued?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll have to.
I think if you're going to
that.
sing 100% of it, you have to at least change like 10 or 20% of it or something like
Okay.
that.
Well.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
well-
our voices are all fucked up anyway.
Yeah. Oh
This
yeah.
is
Right.
gonna register as like shrieks.
Just only dogs will hear, and dogs will be like, "Are they singing fancy right now?" What about you? Other than the Greys and the reptilians and all the alien bullshit, do you have a favorite paranormal phenomenon?
Favorite, I don't know, mind control.
Oh,
Oh shit! I wasn't even thinking about
Mind
something
control
like
is
that.
actually intriguing to me.
intriguing as you want to learn how to do
No,
it.
no, no, no,
All right,
no.
Dr.
no.
Strange, calm down.
No, just like our history with it, Nazi history with it,
Oh, yeah,
right? Our
like-
government's history with it, MK Ultra, and
Yeah.
I don't
and
know
all that.
anything about MK Ultra.
Ooh.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh god,
I've-
that's gonna be a good one.
I've been holding off and like.
Yeah, no, don't read anything
I
about
wasn't.
it. Because we're gonna learn to do some shit.
That's cool. Well, I mean, you said it has nothing to do with paranormal. It kind of has something to do with the occult. I really like Nazis.
I really, I don't like
I mean,
to say.
the history of it
Yes.
is yes.
Yes.
And like all of the like.
Do you like Nazis in the occult or like Nazis
Both.
as a? Okay,
Well,
so same
I
here,
I don't enjoy the killing of Jews.
right?
Right.
You're
But-
like Nazis.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a travesty, and
Oh, okay. Travesty.
Is
Who
that
the
shot-
fuck uses that word?
is that shot
Drink.
worthy?
Drink,
Okay.
yeah. Travesty. It was such a travesty.
It was. It was though.
God damn it, Amanda.
Basically, where Amanda sounds like a proper British man from the fucking 1800s. Oh, moonshine. How I love thee.
I keep going back to cryptids. I fucking love cryptids.
See, I don't know a whole lot about cryptids.
Ugh.
Like, if I pick my favorite cryptid, it would just be the Laguluru. Solely
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of
Because of
where
where we
growing
are.
up. Yeah.
I'd actually never heard of that until I went to the aquarium. No, the zoo.
Oh.
And you know, when you walk
yeah.
through, Tallulah and Penelope were like horrified of it, and, like screamed and ran.
It's fucking.
It is.
I grew up with the story of be good, our Laguluru's going to take you back into the swamps. And like fucking by the time I was 6 years old, we were living with the swamp right behind our house. So like that's fucked up to say to a kid.
It is,
Like
it
there's
is.
a fucking monster that's gonna come out of your backyard and steal
And-
you away.
And like it's a creepy looking fella.
Yeah, like I don't even know, half fucking werewolf, half
Yeah.
swamp thing, half Bigfoot thing.
Yeah, but
I
it's
know
very
what-
like
Yeah.
tall and lanky and muscular.
Yeah.
See, I have no experience with your guys's.
No, she has an
No.
entire. She
Yeah.
has like the Laguluru
But it's the Hispanic culture. It's La Llorona, and it's the wailing lady.
Oh,
So,
have you seen The River?
I haven't.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It was like, I never took Espanol, y'all. But I think that the girl in it was like the La Bohemia.
La Boo. Boo.
Boo. I don't know.
I didn't take Spanish either.
I don't know.
There's
You
a
did
fucking
French
reason.
too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Amanda?
I've never even...
I only know about La Llorona.
Oh, well, The River is like a found footage TV series that was on Hulu.
Oh,
It
okay.
was one season, and it was really, really, really good.
Huh. We'll check it out.
Yeah. And I know how you like good endings. It was...
And how I love found footage.
Yes.
Amanda hates it.
It was really good.
Yeah, I'm not fond of it.
I think you'd like it.
Perhaps. There's been a couple. But
I think you'd like it a lot. And one of the episodes was really creepy. But, I mean, no spoilers. The end of the last episode of the season, it either could have ended there or it very well could have kept going. And
I don't like those endings.
No.
I feel like they're incomplete.
No, it was complete enough.
Okay.
So
I'll be the judge of that.
So La Llorona was a woman, and she drowned her children in the river.
Is it the one where like they come and they bring the dolls and they hang them in the trees?
No.
Oh,
La
okay.
Llorona will just take you if you're bad.
Yeah, well, if you stay up.
Oh.
If you stay up and you hear La Llorona crying outside, then you're going to get taken.
Oh, fuck that.
So
it was just, if you went out the house after dark, then La Goularou was going to take you.
I know, I got chills. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to go outside now.
Now, what really creeped me out about it was foxes. I don't know if you've ever heard of fox at night.
They do like that.
That go screaming, like a woman screaming.
Yes, they do. It sounds like that.
Do we have foxes around here? Because I always hear that.
That might be screech owls.
It doesn't sound like owls, though.
Screech owls don't. The first time Amanda moved out here.
Scary.
Yeah. Amanda woke me up in the middle of the night and she's like, there's a fucking woman screaming outside. I'm like, it's a fucking owl.
I'm
Calm
awake
down.
too late.
Seriously. Right.
Yeah.
Where's the Benadryl? I need to forget.
I need to forget.
Oh yeah, because I recently found out that Benadryl has been linked to Alzheimer's. So
Yeah, it makes people forget shit.
Shit.
Like Jacob forgetting that he cuddled up to me one night in middle school, high school.
Middle
were
school,
young.
probably.
another one that we grew up with, again, Hispanic culture, is shapeshifters.
Those are creepy.
Those
Yeah.
are creepy.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, is that little town in Colorado that we drove through? That they say, like, the witches are all there?
No, that's witches.
Oh. there's a
Fucking
difference.
witches. I'm sorry.
That's witches. Yep.
Witches, the shapeshifters are in another part of Colorado.
That's
No, you
Walsen.
gotta go over the mountain.
That's like
Then we hit shapeshifting territory.
that's like Walsenburg, Pueblo area.
Yeah.
And then shapeshifters are further in the valley, down kind of toward Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
You know, we grew up with stories of there's a bar down there and the guy shows up and he gets on the mechanical bull and while riding the bull his boot falls off and he has a goat leg. And
Fuck
so
that's the fucking devil, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
not a fucking
Right.
shapeshifter. That's the devil.
So all of the Hispanic bar patrons, they're like,
El Diablo!
right, exactly.
El Diablo!
Exactly.
Oh, my drink is out.
And he took off.
Call the chupacabra.
Call the chupacabra.
And then there's stories of people driving down there and picking up someone walking on the side of the road, and they're having a conversation with them, and all of a sudden they look over and they're gone.
Fuck that. The valley, dude. The valley's fucked up.
Oh yeah, the San Luis Valley is like...
We'll get into the San Luis Valley, too.
Yeah.
Because there's some fucked up shit in the San Luis
I'm gonna
Valley.
get educated this time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get educated about some paranormal
There's
shit.
lots of stuff that happens down there.
She's gonna get educated about some serial killer shit. I'm already fucking educated.
Whoa.
So y'all ain't gonna
You
teach
don't
me
know.
shit.
You don't know my cryptids.
I don't know your cryptids.
So.
That's true.
Now that I've brought up cryptids like 45 times,
Yeah, go ahead with your fucking cryptids.
I don't know if this would be counted as a cryptid. It's Slender Man. Fucking scary, y'all. Not even gonna lie.
I know like just an itty bitty bit about Slender Man.
And
The-
like, oh, go ahead.
What I know of Slender Man is the Slender Man game. And that's all I know.
No. And like I feel really dumb that it scares me so bad because it just started out as like a Photoshop contest on some message board, and like somebody wrote up kind of like a blurb about Slender Man is a very tall man in a suit with long arms, very long legs, like 15 plus feet tall, a completely white face, no facial features at all, that snatches up kids.
Okay.
So, like, I just went through and I was looking at pictures and everything, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I couldn't sleep that night, and I was like, shit, okay, this is creepy. So, what do? I fucking go look up all the shit on Slender Man I can. I come across Marble Hornets. It's this, it's like a found footage-y type YouTube channel where this guy read and, like, researched so much on Slender Man that Slender Man started stalking him.
Okay.
And it was so fucking scary. I couldn't finish watching. I cried.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I got like a little bitch boy.
I got like maybe 5, 6, 7 episodes in, and I couldn't watch anymore because like I don't know if this is how Slender Man is like across the board, or if it was just like this guy's like rendition of it. Mm-hmm. But whenever you looked at him, he moved really slow. And whenever you looked away, he was fucking fast.
Fucking gross, dude. No.
And, like, the video that made me stop watching, the dude was sitting in the living room watching TV. There's a window to the side of him. And Slender Man was just, like, looking in. And he looked over, and, like, he just started moving real slow. And he looked away, and he was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And then it was gone. And he saw it at his front door, which also had glass. And he was like, I'm not going over there and locking the door. That's not happening.
Fuck that. You gotta fucking run and lock the door.
So he runs to another part of the house, and he hears the door open.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, and he's, like, fucking huddled down in his bedroom, and, like, the camera is just barely peeking out, and you can see Slender Man, like, in his doorway. And I'm like...
And then you cried.
I did. I was like, no! So
and now
like,
every listener out there just went deaf with your
deaf. Yeah. No, that's not even close. So I don't look into the Slender Man anymore.
But that's your favorite cryptid?
One of them, yes. Another one, I really like the Jersey Devil. Don't know a lot about it.
I don't know I've heard of it, but I don't know a whole lot about it.
I don't know enough about it that I could, like, go into detail about it. But, like, I know that I like it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Also, there's a Jersey Devil PlayStation 1 game that we had, and it was, like, an action platformer. It was really fun, and he was really cute. That might be why I have, like, this soft spot for the Jersey Devil. He's, like, a little purple guy. He's cute. I also really like the hodag.
What's the hodag?
If you live
That sounds like something you call a bitch that you don't like.
It's a like an urban legend from Wisconsin. I mean, it was proved to be false.
Okay.
But apparently these hunters in, like, I think the 1880s or 1890s, they went out and they brought back this beast. And they said it was like a mix between a bulldog and something. It had like tusks and really sharp teeth, kind of like a hog, a bulldog with really pointy teeth.
Okay.
Like a shark.
Yeah.
And like they fooled everyone. They had like their picture in the newspaper with the beast and everything.
We
and
caught the beast.
Yeah,
of course.
And and it's this one town in Wisconsin's like mascot. Like their high school is like the
Hodags?
The whatever Hodags, yeah.
Oh.
And it's really cool. There's actually a really good creepypasta story. But it's long. It took me like an hour and a half to read it.
Oh, fuck
but
that, dude. No.
But it's called Hodag
Don't have that
Cave.
kind of attention span.
No.
It's really good though. It's called Hodag Cave.
What I do with creepypastas is I'll open them and I'll scroll down to the end. And if it takes me too long to scroll, then I just go back.
Oh, fuck.
And I'll even fucking read them.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It was called Ted the Caver.
That's the Hodag creepypasta?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know another thing that I find really, really interesting?
What's that?
Cults.
Oh, cults are fucked
Yes.
Cults
Yes.
are...
I think it's the whole mind control thing again.
Yeah.
Like
In a
the
way,
brainwashing
right?
and
The
such.
brainwashing.
So it's sounding to me between like liking Nazis and liking cults and shit like that you kind of like not the supernatural paranormal mind control, but the actually completely human has happened before in history mind control.
Yes.
That's scarier.
That's scary. Yeah.
That's scarier.
Well, yeah, that is. Well, I don't know what's scarier, because if some dude like walked in here right now and just with a thought, he made us all do some sort of fucked up
Like
shit.
that would be weird.
No, that would be terrifying.
Especially
Just
if we're,
with a
like,
thought.
sentient.
What do you
Like
mean?
he just walks in and he thinks, "I want that dude to kill
well,
those
yeah,
girls."
that would be
That's
creepy.
fucking terrifying.
But would be what I think is scary is the slow manipulation. I'm gonna make you give your entire life up to be around me.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
Hey! Let's call back.
Drink.
We'll drink to that. We're almost out of moonshine too, dude. We did not prep for this.
No.
I have rum in the freezer.
Nah.
I also like Roswell. Roswell was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christina and I recently went on a trip to Roswell.
Kind of
That's
a dumb
pretty sweet,
question.
dude.
Is Roswell and Area 51 the same?
Mm-mm.
Or are they in the same general area? Like
No, I think
geographically?
one
Area-
is in Nevada. I think
Right.
Area 51 is in Nevada.
Right. But
Oh, okay.
it's
okay.
rumored to have been spawned from the
Roswell.
Roswell incident.
Gotcha. Okay.
I thought the same thing
Okay.
for the longest time, that they were the same. But
So the rumor is that they found alien bodies and an actual spacecraft, and so they had to
move it all.
move it all
And so they created Area 51.
to move it too, so that they could start to reverse engineer it and or autopsy.
Yeah.
Question. Just thought of it.
Possible answer.
What's an opinion piece?
An op-ed.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, a co-op? I'm like, nope.
Nope.
A co-ed? Nope. Not
Nope.
that either. It's an op-ed. Because, okay, I assume that we all believe that aliens would be the Greys.
I think that the Greys are more prevalent, and I think that the Greys are the ones actually working with
interact-
governments.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people think the reptilians are actually the ones working with the government, but I think it's the Greys.
That wasn't my full question,
Okay.
but I like the answer. I like how in depth we got there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting drunker.
That's the point.
Yes.
Hopefully
Do-
everyone else is as well.
Probably not. Do you think that maybe if aliens have died here and we had the ability to find bones, maybe the reason that we haven't is because they're cartilage?
Well, yeah, that's a possibility.
Perhaps.
I mean, aliens is such a, like, maybe what if kind of topic, because there's no actual knowledge of aliens. But, like, with my opinion, if aliens are interdimensional beings, then it's possible that once they die, they simply go back into their own dimension.
Mm.
Like, because if going into another dimension is simply controlling your vibrational rate in order to reach another dimension, then once you lose your mind because you are now dead, you no longer have that ability to actually operate on that physical plane.
Fair enough,
Therefore, your body goes back to your original plane.
if you say so.
I do say so. And remember, I'm the most educated one, so...
I believe that what
Sassy.
people see as Greys is actually like their spacesuit. Because if they are intergalactic, I don't believe that they're meant to survive, you know, in our atmosphere.
Very true.
So I believe that the big almond eyes and stuff like that that people see, I don't think that's what they really look like. I think that's more of like a helmet of sorts.
So what do you think they really look like?
And that's why they don't have a mouth.
That all makes
That makes
logical
sense.
sense. What do you think they really look like?
I don't know. I think because I was exposed to it at such an early age, the fire in the sky, where they're actually like these pink beings with squinty man faces, like squinty old man faces, is probably scarier than the actual Greys.
Probably.
Fire in the Sky is on Netflix, by the way.
Fire in the Sky. I've been able to watch it as an adult and appreciate it for
I
a
heard
great
that it is
film.
fucking scary from
I-
the Kind of Funny guys.
But I was
Love
like
it.
5 years old when it came out, and my grandparents decided, oh, let's rent this movie from Blockbuster.
Whoa, Blockbuster.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're showing your age.
Gave a hint to my age.
You're 5 years old in Blockbuster. Ugh.
Yeah.
We could be, we were 5 years old at Blockbuster.
Yeah, there was a Blockbuster in this town.
No, whenever I was 5, we were renting our fucking shit from Albertsons.
Oh, God, and
I
Piggly
remember.
Wiggly.
Yeah,
Yep,
dude,
King
we-
Soopers had the same thing.
We lived in a small fucking town. We did not get a Blockbuster until I was like 10 or 12 years old.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Jeez.
So they rented that, and I
That's
was like
fucked up.
huddled under a blanket, crying. I guess I could
Watching Travis
and and if I went to bed, they
lose his mind.
right. They watch movies in the basement. So if I chose to not watch the movie and go to bed, I had
You'd
to go
have
all
to
the way
go.
upstairs by myself, and that wasn't going to happen either.
Do you feel like they might look like the killer clowns from outer space?
No.
No.
That's,
Okay.
That's a hard no.
Just had to ask.
I think the people that think that aliens are like humanoid beings, that is like a very conceited.
I think it's reaching for sure.
Yeah, because like.
Why would they look like us?
Yeah,
Right.
They would
exactly.
pretty much have to
Right.
have like the
I mean-
same conditions for evolution to
As
make
we
them,
have had.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make them look anything like
The
us.
only thing would be that the theory that some people have in Christianity that aliens are actually God.
Yeah.
And we were created in God's image. So,
I mean, maybe. But
because we're
I don't know.
constantly trying to build things in our image, like
robots.
Yeah.
True.
Goddamn robots.
Dropping the facts in this bitch. Another thing that we're going to cover, horror movies. Who has a favorite horror movie and our villain in a horror movie?
I feel like you have to at least mention Psycho and The Shining.
You know, I have never actually seen Psycho.
I haven't
Psycho's
either.
good. No.
Oh,
Not
good.
even.
Oh my god, that's so insane.
That was one of those 90s goth must-haves in your VHS collection. So, yeah, I've seen Psycho.
That makes sense.
I actually had Psycho on DVD 2 times. I have it on Blu-ray now. I've never seen it.
You
I'm
probably should
disappointed in
stop
you.
buying movies and not watching them.
I know. I actually did stop buying movies. 'Cause I'm
Good.
like, ugh.
Psycho's good. We should watch it.
We should watch it.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I have it on
The
Blu-ray.
Shining is awesome. You know the Stanley Hotel where they filmed it
Yes.
in Colorado?
Yes.
You can actually go and stay and then pay a little bit extra, and they do a ghost hunt every night from 10 to 2.
I was going to be like, motherfucker, I ain't staying in room 237.
Is room 237 the room where the woman's in the bathtub?
Yeah.
I'd stay in that room.
Fuck no.
Why the fuck not?
No.
Would you stay in Chloe's bedroom at the Myrtles? The Myrtles, I hear, no matter what room you're staying in, you get fucked with.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was like,
Even
well,
on the
is it any
grounds.
better
Yeah.
than the other one? That's what I was thinking.
I
was
think
like,
I
don't
feel
know.
like Chloe's room would probably be the best because she no
It
because
was in the
she's
slave quarters, huh?
yeah they do the old quarters are now like cabins that you can rent.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah.
I was looking at that for when Lexi came down, and I was like, you know what? I don't think we leave in this room. I'm not getting the room with the bathroom down the hall. We're getting the one with the bathroom connected.
It doesn't matter where the fuck you stay in that hotel, dude.
I know, but I'd rather be able to stay in the room and pee than have to go down the hall, because you know those motherfuckers don't turn on the light. We're going to have to go by candlelight. They're going to be like, no phones, lights out. And we're going to hear
I just
crying
imagine you
women
with your
outside.
iPhone with like a candle app on it, like walking down the fucking hallway, going, "Chloe, don't mess with me. Chloe, don't."
Chloe ain't fucking around today. But yeah, and then sleepaway camp.
Oh, you
Oh
and
god,
your sleepaway camp.
No one even knows about sleepaway camp.
You
Don't-
would be surprised. It's
I'd
a
be
favorite.
disappointed.
That's fine. You can be disappointed, but as long as you're surprised, I'll be right.
High Tension.
I
High
wanted to do
Tension
it
is
before.
one of my favorites.
I've only seen High Tension a couple of times.
No, it's great. It is a great piece of cinema.
She ends up,
One of
spoiler alert, she ends up being the killer, right?
Right.
yeah, the blonde.
Right.
Okay.
I think that probably one of my favorite scenes, just period, from any movie, has got to be the scene where I think her name is Marie, the blonde, where she's in the closet and the mom gets her throat slit, and the blood just like fucking sprays on the slats of the.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
so good. And she's just like fucking laying there, and then after you watch it the first time, you go back, it's like she's fucking like begging her to save her, but she just slit her fucking throat.
Right.
It's like you
It's interesting.
crazy.
For being subtitled in a
Well,
foreign film.
see, that's
it's-
Well,
why-
it's very low on dialogue. Actually,
It is,
There's probably
it
only
is.
15 minutes of dialogue in
Yeah.
the whole thing.
We'll have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember a whole
No,
lot of
it's
it.
good.
It's been years since I've watched it. I don't know if I have a favorite horror movie or horror movie.
I think it's funny that you
character.
like The Shining, and you don't want me to teach the cockatiel to Red Rum. Red Rum.
No, you can teach the cockatiel Red Rum. I think it'd be kind of funny.
She won't let me teach the cockatiel to whistle the Kill Bill tune.
No, because that tune is an American Horror Story while he's shooting up the fucking school, and I'm not cool with having that imagery in my head every time I look at my fucking bird. Thank you.
I think it would be adorable.
No, it won't be fucking adorable. Guess what? American Horror Story ruined that tune. Do you know what tune she's talking about? Whistle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's creepy. Imagine I'm sitting here, I'm reading a book, and the bird's in the bedroom, and then I hear that fucking tune. Fuck that. I'm gonna shit my pants. We're not doing that shit. I really like Leatherface.
Ed Gein.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the correlation
Yeah,
between
yeah.
Leatherface and Ed Gein. Question.
Honorable mention to Ed Gein,
Why is it an honorable?
because I love Ed Gein.
Okay. Question. To be a serial killer by FBI standards, you have to kill 3 or more people.
Mhm.
Ed Gein only killed 2.
Mhm.
So he's not a serial killer.
I was reading this book called Killing for Sport, and I stopped reading it eventually. But it was pretty much like she would classify Ed Gein as a serial killer because he was going to continue. Like he had.
No,
I know.
you
and
can't
that's
do
why
that.
I stopped
Right.
reading it. That's why I
No.
stopped reading.
Yeah. Because
I would just call him a
That's bullshit.
murderer.
you just wanted to take a drink.
I did.
We're almost...
Yeah, it's almost time to
Yeah.
pull out that
We're going to have
Captain.
to pull out... But that means I've had whiskey, moonshine, and rum in
Just-
one
yeah.
night. I'm getting fucked.
That's alright. But yes, honorable mention to Ed Gein over here.
But yeah, Ed Gein is not a serial... He gets lumped in with the serial killers, but
Yeah,
he's not a...
yeah.
He was a fucked up fucking dude.
Yeah.
He was worse than a lot of those fucking serial... Like, okay, he's worse than David Berkowitz,
hmm
Son of Sam.
Mhm.
He's much worse than fucking Son of Sam. Son of Sam has a lot more kills than
Mhm.
Ed Gein does, but Ed Gein is not a serial killer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with talking about him. I love Ed Gein. That's why I didn't say Ed Gein earlier as one of my favorites. Because he's not. Well, he
Gotcha.
is a
There you
favorite.
go.
But,
But he's not a favorite serial killer because
Yes.
you can't necessarily classify him.
yes.
I see. Ed
Yeah.
Gein was fucked up, dude. We'll get into Ed Gein too, because he's fun. Have you read Deranged?
Watched?
No, the book.
Oh, no, I
Deviant?
haven't.
Deviant.
Yeah.
Deranged is about. He wrote one. The same author wrote one Deranged, and I can't remember who it was about. But all of
okay.
his, all of that author's books are all D's. It's Deviant, Deranged, something else. I can't
I was
remember.
going to be like, okay.
Depraved.
Hopkins.
Depraved. I don't know if depraved is
I'm
one.
joking.
I mean, it's just throwing out words. I'm like, bingo. Next thing she's gonna go dickless. I'm like, yeah, that's one too.
You got it, Eileen Warnos.
Disarticulated.
Oh shit, I'm getting the rum. Is there any other topics that we are going to cover that we want to continue to cover? Oh fuck, this
I mean,
rum
I'm
is
sure that
sealed tight.
Do it with right here. That's how I had to do it. and maybe do it like this. That's how
I can't open bottles
That's
like
how
that.
I had to open it, though.
Well, you have fun with that. I didn't do that. Oh shit, Amanda only has one hand.
Why?
Well, I don't literally only have one hand.
Surprise! Give Amanda a round of applause.
But she can't do it herself.
Shit. Anyway.
Here, I'll hold your mic.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. This is what happens when you listen to a drunk podcast.
Yes, we formally apologize for any pops, snaps, crackles, or bumps that you hear of the mic. We are in the
We got
process.
those Rice Krispie treats over here.
We are in the process of getting better equipment.
Yeah. So
Solely
that-
for your
listening enjoyment.
Hey.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done straight
Oh,
wrong.
I want to see this.
You're gonna need a
Hang on,
chaser. I hope you have a
fellas.
chaser.
I don't have a chaser.
Oh.
Give me your Crown and Coke as a chaser.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I'm not drinking this.
Fucking
Coke and
double
moonshine.
fisting it. Alright.
Oh shit.
Hang on.
Well, why'd you have to use a big word? I can't even remember what big word you used.
Disarticulated.
Oh god.
Oh,
okay.
shit. Alright, I gotta do it, too. Oh,
Oh.
not a
Oh.
fan of
Oh.
straight wrong.
Oh,
Yes,
no.
your face is priceless.
Oh god. Here.
It's like
take
she
a
just
shot.
licked a skunk scent gland.
It's like cold.
Oh god, that's such an awful image. You don't. Initially, it's so cold that you don't even recognize it as anything, and then it hits you.
Oh,
Oh, look at that.
her
Oh,
too.
that was
her
awful.
Too. Look
No.
at that.
For all of our listeners, eventually we do plan on doing a podcast to correspond with a vidcast. So if your preference is to watch us do our ugly shot faces and me look at Jacob like he's retarded, then, then you will be able to have that option as well. But is there anything else that we want to cover in our first episode?
In our final moments.
In our final moments.
I think we talked about doing a quarterly special episode.
Yeah. We say quarterly because it's every 4 weeks.
Yes.
I know it doesn't make sense, but we like the terminology. It's quarterly queer killers.
Or queer killers.
Queer
quarterly.
Killers Quarterly.
Queer killers quarterly.
It's like a tongue twister.
Exactly. So we have to continue to call it quarterly, but it may be every 4 weeks. So it may be monthly.
We haven't decided yet.
It will probably be monthly.
We're in the planning stages, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Y'all are growing with us in
We'll
this
learn.
process.
We'll learn more about films like High Tension and Sleepaway Camp,
Yeah.
as well as real life
Yes.
ki-
Exactly what I was
killers,
gonna say.
queer killers. By queer, of course, we mean
Under the full queer umbrella of
Of
lesbians.
gays,
gays
bisexuals,
and
trans.
transgenders.
Yeah. Also, to let you know a little bit how this process is going to work, every week one of us will pick a topic and the other two will be completely surprised and not know what that topic is until we actually all gather together and
Hit record.
hit record. Yeah, exactly. We decided who went first by doing game rules.
And game rules are
Jacob, would you like to explain game rules?
I pooped the most recent one.
Game rules are whoever took the latest shit.
so if you've ever played Cards Against Humanity, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's the game rules of Cards Against Humanity. So Jacob pooped recently. So the official first
Most
episode.
recently.
What did I say?
Recently.
Oh, did
I
you
hope
poop?
we all did.
Did you poop recently?
I pooped right before I came over.
Oh yeah, you texted me about it. That's right.
So he was the most recently pooped
Yeah.
then when we came up with the idea, and he is the most recently pooped now.
Yep. So he will.
So, apparently, Jacob's very regular.
I am.
He is a very regular dude. We hear about it constantly. That's why he got a keychain.
Poop. I pooped
pooped
today.
I
Little
pooped today.
brown
It's a
bell.
little bell. Yep. So whenever he walks, he'll jingle jangle and let everybody know that he.
Indeed, pooped today.
Yep. He's a regular kind of dude.
2 to 4 times a day, fellas.
Oh God.
That's more than.
Yeah, we don't need to
I
know any
cared
more
to-
about your bowel
yeah.
movements.
That's all right.
Yep.
You do now.
So next week, Jacob will have a topic for us, and we will all be surprised. Is there any closing statements that anybody would like to provide?
Like it's a funeral.
But who would like to do the eulogy here for the death of the podcast? It all ended much too soon. There was so much more life ahead.
So much to learn.
Amanda, anything?
Anything?
Would you like to throw another big word out there?
No. Just thanks for listening.
Scrupulously.
And
Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word.
he's just making up words now.
Okay.
No, thanks for listening. Hopefully you'll join us for our next episode. Again, would like to give a shout out to Old Smoky Distillery in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yep,
For providing us with our apple pie flavored moonshine.
they've given us plenty of good times.
Hours of entertainment, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That shit will fuck you up real
Yes.
fucking quick.
If you haven't had the opportunity, definitely
Go to your local liquor store or Walmart, depending on where you live.
Or, gas
was
station.
so-
Or gas station.
That was so weird when I moved here from Colorado.
It was weird moving
Thriving
to
with liquor
Colorado.
stores, and then Walmart
It was-
is where you go for your liquor.
It was so weird going to Colorado and people being like, oh no, we can't get that at Walmart. We got to go to the liquor store. And I'm like, what happened to one shop stop, dude?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no, they have definitely provided us with a lot of good times.
Gotta drink at room temperature, though.
Yes,
Jacob's-
it's so much better room temperature than cold.
Yeah.
A little bit
Yeah.
thicker, a little bit sweeter.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
They have a bunch of different flavors. I heard that the maraschino cherries in the like original moonshine is not good at all, which I imagine.
Well, yeah.
I prefer
It'd
the
just be
flavored
like dropping
moonshine.
cherries in acid.
Yeah, and then eating them. Yeah, awful. Jacob, any closing remarks for the death of our podcast?
No.
No. Well, thank you for those words of wisdom. Hopefully it's not the death. Hopefully this is just
The beginning.
the beginning and the birth, and we hope that y'all all stick around.
For the afterbirth.
It will.
Oh, God, no, don't.
It will get more.
Oh, God. We're all getting drunker and just saying shit.
Oh.
That should not be recorded at all.
So I think, I think that's it.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank y'all, and we hope y'all listen next time. Have a good night, and hopefully y'all are as drunk as us and continue to get drunker as we will. Night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.